Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at a teddy bear. Yes, I usually don't do unboxings or reviews of plush animals or teddy bears, but this time is going to be a little bit different because I have somewhat of a collector's item here to show you guys. So this is the Hercule teddy bear, Monaco bear 1995. It's a limited edition teddy bear made by Steiff. So Steiff is a German company that started in the 1800s, and they make a lot of different plush animals or stuffed animals, and I think they were one of the first to make teddy bears. So this was back in the early 1900s, and I think the teddy bear was created around that time. Was when U.S. President Teddy Roosevelt, or Theodore Roosevelt, there was a cartoon of him beside a cub, a bear cub, and then I think the teddy bear just kind of, somebody decided to create a bear based on the cub that was in the cartoon with the U.S. president. And then the teddy bear just kind of became a thing after that. And Steiff was one of the first companies to make this teddy bear back in the day. Remember, they were a pretty early company making stuffed animals. So yeah, in the early 1900s, I think they were one of the first to make teddy bears. So yeah, we're going to take a look at this. This is a limited edition, so I just want to show you guys this thing. Limited edition to 3,000 pieces right here. Sounds like a lot, but it's not a lot for a teddy bear, actually. So it says, nose and claws are hand-stitched, carefully handcrafted with traditional materials, genuine mohair. So mohair is made from the hair of a type of goat, I believe. So it's usually considered a luxury fiber. You don't see that many... it's kind of like cashmere, you know. It's expensive. You don't really see it on that many common items. Considered a luxury fiber. But yeah, they make these teddy bears with mohair. Definitely different than the standard plush stuff that we usually see, you know, in cheap plush animals. So yeah, this is a limited edition. It was released in 1995, limited to 3,000 pieces. And take a look at the back here. It was designed exclusively for the World Association of Children's Friends. Okay, so Steiff actually, yeah, makes a lot of limited edition stuff, and I would say that Steiff is a fairly traditional teddy bear maker, as opposed to, for example, Gund, right? And I'll actually show you guys some Gund later on. But yeah, I would say that Steiff is generally considered a pretty traditional teddy bear manufacturer. All right, so let's take a look at what's inside. So, all right, what's in this box? All right, and we get the teddy bear as expected. Man, this, if you guys have not felt mohair, it certainly is something different. Definitely feels different than your typical plush teddy bears. So let's see what else is inside here. So there is, this is just an empty box. I think this is, yeah, this is empty. There's this though, the certificate. Oh my god, this is done in these old school handwriting. Alright, oh my god, okay. This looks really old school. So basically what it's saying, it's all italic. How well you guys can read that. But it says, in 1880, Margaret Steiff founded the world's finest toy company. 1902, designed the first jointed bear under the name of Teddy. I guess they're saying that they kind of invented the teddy bear. Became international personality. Okay. It's therefore not surprising that the World Association of Children's Friends, its aim is making adults more... Okay, so this is specifically for this limited edition run, because it was made for the World Association of Children's Friends. And loving teddy bear is born with the historical name of Hercule. Yeah. I wonder why they call it Hercule. Like, does it have any relation to Hercules? That's what I think about. Originally called, oh, it says Monaco was originally called Port Hercule. The name was chosen personally by the president of Amade. Princess Caroline. Okay, it's because there was Monaco, which is the small city-state in Europe, was originally called Port Hercule, apparently. That's why. Okay, I see. So, limited edition round of 3,000 pieces exclusively for World Association of Children's Friends. Special personal support. The exceptional 28 has a coat of finest mohair plush with nose and claws embroidered with loving care. Around his neck, because with 24 karat gold plated medals around his neck. Okay. Margaret Steiff, the founder of Steiff. Okay. Cool. And of course the trademark button and ear. Okay, we'll take a look at that. So this is the certificate of authenticity, essentially. So this is makes a good gift for someone. I actually gave my girlfriend a Steiff bear as well. I think Steiff bears make good collectible gifts. So let's take a look at this bear now. So yeah, what's special about this bear is well, for those of you who have not felt mohair before, it's really interesting. So yeah, mohair, like I said, it's hair from a certain type of goat, and they don't really use it in many like products. It's a luxury thing, right? Luxury material. But it really does feel very unique, like very different from a typical plush. Yeah, it feels a lot more like, I mean, I don't know any better way to say it, but it feels like the fur of an actual animal, like a cat or a dog, right? You know, the fur of a cat or dog, it feels like that. Like, it feels like the hair of an actual animal. Whereas if you feel like any type of common plush, it's not like that. It's just way too soft, right? But mohair actually feels like the fur of an animal. So, because it is. It's the fur of an actual animal. And this apparently is 24 karat plated necklace, metal here actually. So, yeah, this is says Hercule, debut 1903, L'Homme d'Enfant du Monde, it's in French, and association. Okay, this is but for that organization, right? It's for the World Association of Children's Friends. Yes, that's it. Yeah, here we go. World Association of Children's Friends right here. Founder, HSH, Princess Grace of Monaco. So it was founded by Grace Kelly, the founder. HSS, Princess Grace of Monaco. That's Grace Kelly, the movie actress. She actually founded this association. President of right now is Princess Caroline of Monaco. Okay. Signed by her, I guess. The current Princess of Monaco. Interesting. I did not know that Grace Kelly founded this organization. All right, and it's got the, this is originally meant to make something authentically Steiff, but the button in the ear, yeah, there's always this button in ear trademark from Steiff, made in Germany. I believe most Steiff products, not everything, but most Steiff products are made in Germany. So, yeah, not made in China. You know, a lot of, pretty much most plush products these days, plush animals and stuff are made in China. This is actually made in Germany, and that's why this is actually fairly expensive. I paid $75 US for this. Pretty expensive for a teddy bear, but a lot of Steiff teddy bears actually go up in value over time. So this is a collector's item for me. Like it might actually go up in value over time. Who knows? Because it's yeah, it's a limited edition bear, and Steiff bears probably hold the most value out of any teddy bear, really. They're just such a historic teddy bear manufacturer. Like, I think the early teddy bears they made from the 1900s actually could sell for hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of dollars, right? There isn't a lot of them, but I think they're very collectible. So yes, this is a very fine looking teddy bear, very handsome looking bear. No, the joints are not movable that much, it's fairly stiff, but yeah, overall, I think what's special about these bears are the mohair. I mean, it just feels like an actual animal's fur. Yeah, really nice. And you know, teddy bears are always really cute. That's the thing about bear cubs, you know. Whenever you see a bear cub, they're always super cute, but they don't stay that way, of course. So, yeah, but closest we can really get to owning a bear cub is a teddy bear. So, all right. Yeah, that's the Steiff Hercule Teddy Bear 28 limited edition. And yeah, I told you guys I will compare this to Gund products, which is, Gund is the other kind of big teddy bear manufacturer. They actually make a lot of different plush toys, and I have a few products by Gund as well. I didn't really talk about them before. So I have a few. They're all plushes, of course. So one is this Totoro right here from My Neighbor Totoro, the anime movie, very famous Japanese anime movie. And this is actually not, I don't think it's actually made by Gund, right? It's designed by Sun Arrow in Japan. Nibariki, it says copyright. Yeah, designed by Sun Arrow in Japan, manufactured in China, distributed in the US by Gund. So I don't know if this is actually made by Gun, but it's not designed by Gun. Yeah, let's just say that. It's not designed by Gun, it's designed by Sun Arrow, but it's distributed in the US by Gun. And yeah, and Totoro actually is, yeah, it's fairly famous. I mean, for people who watch Japanese anime, it's, you know, Studio Ghibli. So Studio Ghibli, I would say, is a fairly famous Japanese animation studio. So yeah, this Totoro is not designed by Gun, but it's distributed by Gun. So to put it here, fairly soft feeling. Next one I have up is Pusheen. So Pusheen's a very popular cartoon character, or yeah, I would say it's a popular character online, and yeah, Gun actually makes this one as well. So see, this Pusheen is licensed, of course. Gun did not originally design this character, but they definitely also distributed this plush version. So yeah, I think they yep, Gun right here. So I have another plush by Gun here, which is Pusheen the cat here. Very iconic character. Those of you who have seen Pusheen, actually, you guys have probably been familiar with Pusheen from the emojis, actually, because Pusheen is actually in a lot of different emojis. Especially, I think if you go on Facebook Messenger, you'll see some emojis that specifically have Pusheen in it. So I think that's probably what you guys would probably know Pusheen from. It's from the Facebook Messenger emojis. So yeah, pretty famous online character, Pusheen. Also distributed by Gun. Another one licensed by Gun is Boo. So this is Boo the dog, the world's cutest dog. I guess this is trademark. Also by Gun, the world's cutest dog. See right here. It's a Pomeranian. It's cut in the shape of this teddy bear cut, which is very popular for Pomeranians these days. I think it's Boo that actually made this cut very popular. But yeah, Gun, Edison, New Jersey. Gun is headquartered. Yeah, I mean, it's a cute dog, right? The actual Boo dog is not alive anymore, I don't believe. But yeah, I believe the original Boo dog made this cut famous. So this teddy bear cut. Now a lot of people have this teddy bear cut when they have a Pomeranian. And it's mostly because of Boo. So yeah, Boo is the dog that made it famous. And I think Gun actually licensed the likeness, just like they licensed the likeness to Totoro and Pusheen. Gun makes a lot of different stuff, right? So yeah, this is Boo the dog. They also make that too. Finally, last but not least, I have my limited edition Gun bear. So this is a Amazon exclusive. It's the Amazon.com by Gun from 2011. I bought this way back in 2011. It's a 2011 limited edition bear that you can only get from Amazon. It has this little scarf around it. And it's around Christmas time. I think that's why I had this Christmassy scarf. So yeah, so Gun versus Steiff is pretty interesting. Like, Gun is definitely the more like really see, it's a company that goes pretty much everywhere. Like, you can see that they made all sorts of different designs and licenses. Like, you got Totoro, Pusheen, Boo, like all these sorts of different licenses. So they make a lot more than just teddy bears. And I would say in general, more people have owned a Gun, right? They're just widely distributed. You can get them everywhere. Macy's, you know, sells guns a lot. I remember I got my first gun from Macy's to give as a gift to someone. And yeah, like in general, like the differences between the guns, I mean, very soft, I would say. For Gun bears, they're very soft. Like, yeah, like if you're just looking for a teddy bear that most children would like, I think Gun is a fairly solid choice because they're so super soft. Their most popular bear, I believe, is called Snuffles. So Snuffles is like it's a different kind of bear. It's kind of just like propped up in this position where it's like sitting and it's kind of looking up. But yeah, Snuffles is a very popular bear. I don't have a Snuffles, but you know, I have a lot of other Gun bears. This is one of them. But the thing I have to say about Gun is that they're very mass produced. You know, they're all made in China here. They make some more expensive ones too, but for the most part, they're made in China and they're very soft. So very good for children to play with. Again, very different mentality, I would say, from Steiff, who's a more conservative company that prefers, I would say, to focus more on the traditional type of bear construction. As you can tell, these are two teddy bears, but they're different. This is a more mass-produced type of bear that we associate with plush animals now. It's very soft and, yeah, like mass-produced and stuff. But the Steiff bear here is very traditional looking and made from very traditional materials as well, and also more expensive. So I'd say Steiff is probably the more conservative and traditional teddy bear company. Gund is probably the more mainstream well, no, I shouldn't say mainstream, because Steiff is also pretty well known, but more mass produced, I guess, producing the teddy bears. Most people would associate this type of teddy bear, the soft plush type of teddy bear, right, with Gund. Steiff, this is definitely not as soft. I mean, this is a stiff, very stiff actually bear. Actually, it's you can't even press it in very much. This one is like, wow, you know, really good for children, right, to play with this type of bear. Not saying that children can't play with this. Steiff was actually made for children as well, but it's more of a substantial thing, right? It's like not soft, very traditional, like, yeah, it just feels almost like you're playing with a real bear cub here. It's like made of like the hair is mohair, you know, feels like a true animal's fur and everything, made in Germany. Traditional construction, looks more like an actual bear cub, whereas yeah, this is a Gund's teddy bear definitely does not look like a actual bear cub at all, really. It's just a rough caricature of a bear. Very soft, cheaper, mass produced, and this is what most people would associate with a teddy bear. So yeah, two different famous teddy bear companies, both do things in different ways. So yeah, this Gund and this is Steiff. So yeah, Steiff is probably more collectible, I'd say, in general, unless you have, you know, one of the really sought after Snuffles bears from Gund. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Mainly, I did want to talk about this special limited edition Steiff bear, and also do a bit of comparison with the other big teddy bear company, which is Gund. So gotta get Gund. So yeah, I like them both. They're just different, right? This is probably the one I would say, you know, I would just give to a child and have them play with it. This is the one I probably put on a display shelf somewhere because it's more collectible. So, and might be worth something someday. Who knows? This is the one I would expect to hold up longer over time too. So, anyways, guys, that is a look at the teddy bears that I own. I guess didn't expect to be doing this video, but here it is. If you guys have any questions or comments, let me know. As always, thanks for watching.